Yes.
When we say witnessing,
Yes.
when witnessing and knowing is the same.
You tell me.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying from the mind, from the phenomenal point of view. When we knowing means like the knowing the attributes of this object,
Nah. So
and
that
for
is the
me,
small k knowing.
and this witnessing is just knowing its existence in a way without necessarily knowing any attribute.
Yes.
It is
So witnessing capital W, knowing capital K, and awareness capital A, all are the same. Knowing small k is to know a concept of something. Witnessing small w is the phenomenal perceiving of something. Awareness is related, again, small a is related to the mental knowing or mental awareness or conceptual knowing of something or the physical perceiving of something. But what we are talking about is the capitals, the absolutes. You see? So when the sages say knowingness, witnessing, the primal witnessing, you see, I've stopped using that word so often because it gets confused with the phenomenal perceiving.
so that would be like in the deep sleep, the one who knows there was nothing, even though I am. I
Yes.
mean, and it is the primal knowing. So when this I am arises with the world, it there's immediately a knowing that now something has come which was
Yes.
not there.
Yes.
But it felt like that the person also knows that no, the person
The
can't
person is
know.
a product of this later, no? The person is a conceptual product than I am.
So before coming to satsang
Yes.
and recognizing, being shown that the person is not there. Before that, where the sense of the person was there, it felt like a bit illogical because you still knew that there was nothing there. Even before satsang, I
Yes.
knew there
Of
was
course.
nothing, but I knew that I must be there to know that nothing.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it felt like the person knew there was nothing, and now the person knows it. Like I knew my dream, I knew my sleep
Yes.
was not
Yes.
there.
Yes. It is
So
not that there was a person there and now after satsang there is no person here. Our experience has always been one. There actually has been no person ever. It is always only awareness that is known, the sleep and waking.
so can yeah. So I just have to
Yes. Yes.
then. So then, like you just said, there was even when before satsang, when the knowing was there that there was nothing, but I was there
Yes.
to. When I contemplated, then I find, but who was the I that was there?
Yes. Very good.
Who was this I
Very
who
good.
was there? And because I guess I'm looking from the point of view again as a person, then I feel that I was there. As are you seeing how
Yes, but
like
what was
dog's
personal
tail?
about it? No, no, don't worry. I was there and I knew in the sleep state there was nothing. Now, this I that was there, what was personal about it?
Nothing.
Nothing. So we cannot call it person.
Yeah, exactly. So there was meaning. There was no world. There was no sense of I am, no being, nothing, and
Yes.
yet it was. I mean, when we are there or experiencing there, you don't even miss anything. I mean, in a
Exactly.
sense, there's just
There's no lack, there's no
yeah.
idea of any. Many
When
times the
this
confusion that comes for many is that, but how can you say I was there? You see? Huh? You can say I was there because is it a myth for you? Is it if I say there's another state in which you see 100 rainbows? you see, you see that is something you will say, but I have not experienced that. I don't think there's such a state. But when I say about sleep, you say, yes, of course, I went to sleep and I woke up. You see, so we were not there. Most primal sense of existence as I am, and yet to be able to say this itself means that there was an I which knows that even I am was not there.
Yeah, so
Isn't
but
it?
the same one
Yes.
is now also saying the same one that was there
Yes.
has to be here to
Of
be able to
course.
answer that
Of
question.
course.
But then when I say the same one, now I suddenly the same one becomes a person.
No.
Feels no, I'm saying it feels like a
No.
person who's
What do you mean
saying,
feels like a person?
Anantaji, I mean, if I say just mentally, like a question answer, if I know that it must be the awareness which is talking, okay, but like experientially
Yes, yes,
now,
yes.
I'm trying to just
Ah,
not be a
ah,
mental
ah,
answer,
ah.
and experientially, I'm coming to a recognition that there is no person, so it's always must be this same one all along. It
Yes,
can't be this one then became that one
of
became.
course.
Even if it became, it's the same one who became
Yes,
this became that.
yes.
It's not that there's some three, four,
Ah,
five things.
ah.
There must be only.
I'm with you
So
completely.
when we say that, oh, this person doesn't exist, the person doesn't exist, somehow when I to understand the meaning that this person doesn't exist, meaning I who always am exists, not as I am, but that primal one, the
Yes,
consciousness who
yes.
knew there, always is. And this person, when I to feel that I'm not this, meaning doesn't exist in the sense it has to be an idea or something
Yes,
which can be gone away,
of course.
because I can't go away. I
Yes,
mean, I'm still here and I'm the knowing of my own existence
exactly.
always,
Very good.
right? So somehow this same original one, I'm saying calling it the original
Yes,
one,
please.
has come into a conclusion. The person is not concluding he's a person.
Yes.
I, the original one, must be concluding I'm the person.
Yes. Okay, this is confusing for you. So let's break it up a bit.
Yeah.
So there's no confusion in sleep state.
No.
Waking state, the being takes birth, consciousness takes birth. I am.
But when I say it
Listen,
takes
listen. So listen to this. So now this sense I am appears, and it is the same I which is now amming. I am. It is not another one. There are not two now. You see, some of you hear this sometimes and you say, but that sounds dual. It is not. It is I am. It is not that there was an I and now there's another which I am. It is I itself, the dynamic aspect of itself, which now appears as I amness. Now, with the birth of this I amness or the appearance of this I amness comes the birth of all the powers that come along with it. You see, there's the power of attention, there's the power of belief, there's the power of gravity, there's the power of electricity, there's the power of magnetism, there's all of these forces that come into play. You see? Now this, let's zero in on the power of belief. I am, before it believes something, remains unassociated just as I am. Starts to belief. That is the moment of biting the apple, the forbidden apple of knowledge. That it goes from this pure I amness into pretending as if it is I am something. You see, when it is pretending as if it is I am something, that is what we call person. But just because it believes itself to be something doesn't give any tangible existence to this idea of the person. It is still only a belief, only an idea. So when it is said that you don't exist as a person, it means that you never actually existed. It was only a myth, only an idea, just like the cat example, isn't it? The cat never existed.